What's up, everybody? I had a busy weekend. I did not go thrifting, so that's good. I don't have anywhere to fit anything. My porch is completely full of stuff that I have to process. So anyway, it was a crazy weekend. I did so much cleaning, so much working, but I did not go shopping, and that's the important thing. So here it's Monday. I sold 21 things for the weekend, which is great. A lot of like little lower price items, but that's okay. I like things to move. I want them out the door. I let a lot of things go for almost nothing just to get them out of my storage so I can put new stuff in, you know? I do that all the time. If I've had something for a couple months and it has no interest at all, I let it go for nothing because nobody wants it. So get it out, you know? 21 items. Here's some of the cool ones. This is my favorite. He sold within a couple days. He's from my big junk haul, which I didn't get the video out yet. But look, Kung Fu lunchbox from the 70s. This is the Thermos brand. It doesn't come with the thermos, right? If it did, I would have got more for it. It does have some wear, but it's in much better shape than all of the other ones that were posted, but I let it go for 45 bucks. I got it off the curb. I pulled it straight off the curb in a giant pile of games and toys that were full of dust and smelled disgusting. Cleaned her up. She's beautiful. Now look at that. Amazing. 45 bucks. I paid $0. That's amazing. And I'm glad to get the ball rolling on my junk lot and start making money off the junk lot. So here's another little fun one. Found this in my Barbie lot, my big Barbie Facebook pickup. These are little G.I. Joe. This was really a G.I. Joe outfit with the little boots. Look how cool. These are from the 70s. How cool. This stuff is, it's really hard to determine what things are worth. Some of it's worth a ton and some of it's worth nothing. So I put this little outfit up for 20. That's what eBay told me to, and somebody bought it within a day. So I'm happy with that. Now, somebody also bought my Barbie lot. I think I made 8 different listings out of all the Barbie stuff, maybe 9. And somebody bought the lot of just Barbies. I did just Barbies. I did just clothes. I did just coats. I did a couple Barbies on their own. I did G.I. Joe on his own. I did the playset on its own and the furniture on its own. So somebody bought the Barbie lot for $65 and didn't pay for it. So now I have to wait 4 days before I can relist it, whatever. I hate when people do that, but what am I gonna do? If you accept offers, people can do that. Buy the item, but never pay for it. And then you have to wait 4 days before you can relist. So she's a jerk. I looked at her page. She's done this a million times. eBay still lets her shop, whatever. So these 2 boots, I literally just got a week ago on Goodwill Sunday. I probably listed them 3 days ago. It took me some time to get through all the stuff, but these sold right away. These are Doc Martens, Delphine. They're gorgeous. They're like brand new. They have the brogue on them. I took an offer of 60. I think I had them up for 75. I like to get things moving. It was a slow start to the weekend. You give me 60 bucks, hell yeah. I got them for 3. So that's a great flip. In the end, I made almost $50 off of them after fees and my $3. I probably made $45 off them. So that's great. Those sold within like 2 days. Then the Ariats, these are like brand new too. These are amazing. They probably were worn once. I got $75 for these. She didn't even make an offer. She just bought them, which is great. She's gonna love these. These are beautiful. $75 for those. I got 2 pairs of Keen. I'm not gonna take them out. They're little Keen hiking sandals. I took an offer probably of 20 something for those. It's fine. Had them for a while. Nobody wanted them. Take them, you know. These ones I got 40 for. These are the little hiking sandals from Keen. They're the rainbow ones. Beautiful. 40 bucks for those. I probably paid 10. Out of all those little Gymboree clothes that I got probably made 20 different lots out of that whole 3-day, picking of little girls' vintage clothes. I probably got 20 different listings out of it, just lotting certain things together. This one sold for 20 bucks. Look, my little rainbow Gymborees. These are sweet little leggings with a little coffee mug, and I matched them with this shirt. Not necessarily a pair, but look, I matched them with this little turtleneck. I mean, what a cute little outfit. Come on. Look how sweet. Look. So cute. I got 20 for that. Paid 50 cents probably for the bunch. That's okay. I would have liked to get more, but it is what it is. It's only worth what people want to pay for it. So every single thing I put up of vintage Gymboree has like 10 watchers on it or something, 5 to 10 watchers. People went crazy for it the second I posted them. I posted most of them between $35 and $50. And people are watching and interested, but maybe that price mark is too high. So she offered me 20 for this. I took it, you know? It's only worth what people are gonna pay. So if somebody, you know what I mean? There's a couple of them that are too good to lower the price on, but I'm perfectly happy with that. If I get 20 bucks for each of them and I have 10 lots, that's $200, but I told you I have 20 lots, so that's like $400, right? My aunt donated these gorgeous Birkenstocks to me, and she gave me a pair of Hokas, which are my fave. So those are all washed and ready to photo today. These little Birks, I got 50 bucks for within, I don't know, 4 days. Birkenstocks are a hit every time. Keen hiking stuff, pick it up every time. This stuff sells like crazy. It sells so fast. And that's what that's my goal, is to get stuff in and out the door as fast as possible, right? Here's this cool San Francisco hat, brand new. I got it for $1. I sold it for, I think, 25. This gorgeous vintage Guess denim skirt. Look at this thing. How friggin' cool is that? Gorgeous. I think it's from the 80s. It was donated to me by a friend of mine. Donated like 2 trunks worth of her mom's clothing, and her mom just had the most amazing style ever. So this is one of the last pieces I have from that. That was last year, and that I did so well off of that donation lot. I mean, it's just the most beautiful stuff. People actually, I have one more from that donation. Look at this thing. It's like a vest, but like a dress, but not, you know? It's like super cool, very 90s. You're gonna wear that with some cool jeans, I think. It's like I don't know what it is. It's not a dress. It's more of a big long vest, but it's gorgeous. It's 100% linen. It's fantastic. So that was also from her mother. And I'm glad somebody gets to enjoy these things. They're gorgeous. Somebody's gonna be looking killer in this stuff. This is cool. I love vintage clothing. I really do. It's so much cooler than the stuff they make now. It is. There's just no style anymore, you know? Things used to be just beautiful. Same thing with cars, you know? Cars used to be gorgeous. And now they're disgusting. Disgustingly boring. Okay, this one's a big flop for me. Well, okay, it's a giant horse. It's humongous. It's American Girl or whatever, our generation, like the cheap American Girl. I got it for a quarter. I thought it would be a good flip. I had it up for 30 bucks. I probably thought I'd get more out of it when I bought it. But the problem is, it's the size of me. And I was lucky enough to find a box for it, but I'm very sure that this box is going to go over Poshmark's shipping costs, and then I'm going to have to pay the shipping on it. It's going to be a pain just to get it packaged, and I only sold it for $20. I took an offer because it's been sitting forever. So I'm literally getting $16 to sit here and fool around with this enormous box for 20 minutes. You know, I pack things in the morning. I don't got time for it. So I don't know why I did that to myself. My husband said it as soon as he saw the freaking horse. What the hell did you bring that home for? Anyhow, we got some Olakai little sandals. I've had them for a long time. I probably bought them in the winter. They're men's little hiking sandal. I probably bought them in the winter when nobody wanted them. They've been sitting forever. They got roped into my big sale. So somebody offered me 15, and I'm just like, man, I've been killing it with Olakai. I sold them slippers I got for, those 2 slippers I sold them for $115 together. So I've been killing it with Olakai. I'm like, why am I letting these go for 15? Deleted the listing, relisted it for 25. Somebody sent me an offer at 22. So there you go. You don't have to take every lowball offer that comes your way. A lot of times I will if nobody cares, but this is a good brand. There's just no reason to dump it off if I really thought somebody would like them. They're great. So there you go. I'm not even gonna take them out. 2 enormous Hawaiian Pierre Cardin or something. Hawaiian shirts. They're the same size, they're the same thing but different color. I always make lots when I can. I had them up for like 28 bucks. It's not a crazy brand, but I sold a Ralph Lauren Hawaiian shirt for 40 bucks like the second I listed it. So I went back and got the rest of the Hawaiian shirts. I got like 4 or 5 more of them. They're all like 3X or 4X. So I took them all. I'm like, okay, maybe people are into this. No, they just like the Ralph Lauren one. This thing's been sitting for forever. The summer's coming to an end in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we got a month and a half left, but that's nothing. I'm not picking up any more summer stuff. Everything summer is getting listed right now. I have all it in my bins. It's gotta go. They offered me $13. I friggin' took it. Get it out. I don't want any summer stuff. Honestly, I didn't buy that much summer stuff this year because it just doesn't, there's not a big payout on it. Swimsuits don't go for a lot. Sandals, if they're not like Taos or Teos or whatever, they're not going for a lot. So I stayed away from them and just kept doing what I do. And come September, all the boots I've been buying, all the coats I've been buying, it'll pay off. You know what I mean? Woven loafers. Giorgio Bertini or something. They were brand new. They're very, very nice. I thought it would be an easy pick and easy clean. $3 I paid for them. Nobody wanted them. Let them go for 14. Out the door. Get out. These are a very summery style too with the woven look. It's very like nautical, you know. Boho shirt. Love Tree. Let it go for $9. I thought it was very boho. I was very into buying boho at the time. So I probably paid 50 cents for it or something in a fill bag like for $5. Let it go for $9. Get it out. I'm not going to take her out, but this is a very cool. This is a like bathrobe. It's like satin, so it looks, you know, has the silk feel. It's not silk. It's not silk, but it's really, really cool. It has like a kind of like Asian vibe. This one I got 20 bucks for it. Had it up for 30. It sat around forever. I sold all its silk friends. I got maybe 4 satiny bathrobes like this from the same place. They were obviously the same person's. First one went for 45, and I don't remember the other ones. The silk one, because that was silk. The silk ones go out the door. The other silk one probably sold for in the 40s. And Then there's now I have 2 left that are not silk and they've been sitting. Let that go for 20 bucks. There you go. Probably got it for 1. Another pair of men's shoes. Had them forever. They're called To Boot New York or something. I looked them up at the store. They had good comps. No, nobody wanted them. Let them go for 20 bucks. Get them out of here. Somebody will enjoy them. They're beautiful. Another one I thought was going to be a big hit. Just by the look of them. I sell tactical boots all the time. People spend a lot on them. And it's something that I'm always picking up. You know, especially the Oakleys I sold for $65 within the day. Within a couple hours, I think, of listing them. These look identical to the Oakleys, but unfortunately, they are. And they have the Vibram sole. That's something I always look at. That's, you know, that's the standard for outdoor right now. The same with like Gore-Tex. If it says Vibram or Gore-Tex, that's what people want. That's what people are looking for. These kind of materials. So whatever. It's Rockport. So unfortunately, that's a lower end brand. So I only got 20 for them, and that's fine. They're huge. Get them out, you know. I thought I would get more like in the $40 range, but I did not. Let them sit for a couple months. Move along. This little flamingo. It's a flamingo button-down shirt, men's. This was a fun yard sale. I went at the end of the day. I bought a couple of things from the guy, and he's like, you know what? I'm going in. This is all getting donated. Take whatever you want. So I got this for free. You know, I did well. I got some cool Uggs shoes from him. I got a good amount of stuff from him. Some polo. I know I got some cool fleeces. You know, he was a very fancy guy, so I got a lot of stuff from him. This is one of the last things I have from that. That was last year. And it sold for $12 and good. Get it out. Last thing is this a pair of Levi 511s, like skinny jeans. They're men's. They sold for $14. Get them out. I don't pick up Levi's for this reason because unless they're like, you know, even the 501s, that's like the big one that everybody wants, but they don't go for more than 20-something dollars. They just don't. Unless you get the really cool ones, the salvage or whatever that has that cool stitching on the inside with the red and the you know, those can go for $100. But just regular old Levi's, no. It's oversaturated. Yes, everyone buys them, but there's so many of them, you have to let them go for nothing. You're not, you know, just in my experience, I don't make nothing off of them, and I try all the time. And you know, the 505s are cool, the 550s are cool. The people want them, but you're not going to get a lot for them. I mean, and they sit forever. They sit for absolutely forever. That's not what I'm looking for. When I'm picking things up, I want things that are interesting and different, and that someone would be looking for, so that I don't have to sell them for nothing, so I can set the price. And if somebody's going to want them, they're going to pay my price. You know, and just that people are going to get their eyes on, because you get Levi's and put them in with the million other Levi's. How's anybody going to see yours unless you promote at friggin' 20%? And I'm not doing that because we already pay 15 or better percent just as the standard. And then if you promote, what am I going to be paying? Half the money I make off of a $20 sale? I mean, that's silliness. I'd be wasting my time. So, you know, I don't know why I pick stuff up like this, but I'm really trying to move away from it and to just focus on cooler things that have less of a market. So when I put it up, like the lunchbox, even though he was free, and this is just a blessing that I found it, this is the kind of stuff I want to be doing, where the second I listed, it had 20 watchers, you know, where people are just looking for this. I have to fight with friggin' 3 million people who put up a Levi, you know what I mean? So, anywho, that's the video for today. That's everything. So I made, off of all of this, I made $460. I only spent $60 on everything. So I made a $400 profit for the weekend, which is great. You know, that's amazing for me. And that's with all this stuff going for very low. Other than like the boots and the lunchbox, everything went for like 20 bucks or less. So that's fantastic. A $400 weekend, that's amazing. I'm super happy with that. I have lots of videos coming. I literally have like 5 videos that I have to post. I just keep making them and then getting distracted with other things. So I got a lot going on. I gotta go make breakfast. I gotta get to the dentist because she messed my teeth up. So I have to call her and yell at her today. And just so much to do. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you like this video, and I hope it gives you, you know, if you need a side job or whatever, I hope it gives you like a little push to get out to the thrift store and start finding things to sell, because it's so fun and it's great. It's great money. Oh, I finally got everything packed. What a nightmare. This one, for crying out loud, stupid horse. Listen, something's rolling around in there and I'm not opening this up. So, I don't know if I mentioned, but I also had 3 marketplace sales. My husband sold something for $100. That was his though. Then I sold a lamp that we found out of the garbage for $25, and I sold a drum set that we found out of the garbage for $40. So my $400 profit is now $565. So $565 for the weekend. I already had 3 sales on Poshmark while I was packing all this up, and I had another marketplace pickup this morning for $35. So we're just moving the chains, keeping it rolling, and I have to go to the post office now, drop off 21 packages, and go do some food shopping. So thanks for hanging out, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.